reconnected, but I don't know what the hell is going on. I can't kill this wolf for some reason. This is obnoxious. Well, obviously, I mean, I think my life was working.
Not even I know all your secrets.
Okay, you are working normally on my Xbox. Probably just my phone.
This is so weird. I don't know why it's just crashing like it is.
The sunstone has been moved. The light's path is shifted.
Well, good news is you're working on my TV. The bad news is I want to watch it on my phone.
These caves
Yeah,
run deep. Nidhogg and his serpents have been busy.
I hate.
I don't even know why it's just disconnecting like that either. It's really obnoxious to just randomly shut the stream down like that. Yeah, that is extremely appropriate here.
Harvey,
I
Loki
almost
said you'd be here.
used the other
He
emote.
told me of the builder's
On
request,
accident.
an offer that gives me great worry.
You know the one.
Yeah.
Why was this passage blocked? Has someone been here recently?
Do you hear me, Harvey? This builder is a stranger to us. We know not what he intends.
I am the king of Asgard, Tyr. Do not question my desire to protect her.
Calm, old friend. What's needling you?
Strange omens and wild portents. Something evil is stirring. And I cannot always sift the truth from what is false.
Farseer, you have sight beyond us all. I have no doubts you will prevail over what troubles you.
I will need your strength in the coming days. To anchor me, to challenge me, to pull me back from the abyss should I teeter.
And I will, as long as breath fills me. So I must caution you. Step with care in this place. What happens here may ripple through the fabric of the Nine Worlds.
The well is sealed. Someone labors to keep me out.
Perhaps it is meant as a warning.
I will take it as a challenge.
I recall there being more light in here.
These sunstones are meant to guide the light, but the path has been diverted. What if an invader is trying to weaken the well's defenses? Are we meant to intervene?
The integrity of this sacred place must be preserved. But whether we be a bane or a boon remains to be seen.
There are two targets the light must strike, but only one stream.
How do two farms share one source of water?
By splitting the stream.
I should have paid attention earlier when I was here. Like,
Yeah.
so what the puzzle looked like. I think I cheated the puzzle.
It's fine. You do what you did.
Shit.
There's no harm in cheating.
No, I could have cheated earlier.
I
A
said
little
what
bit.
I said.
Oh, wait a second. Almost because I'm a fucking idiot, that's why.
You said it, not me.
Wait. Ow.
You've done this before, Howie.
Once or twice. The light has found its mark. The stone is lit.
That's wrong.
I doubt the Nornir will appreciate our visit. The curious are not welcome here.
We will have come and gone before they feel our presence.
Okay. There we go.
The well is
Indeed.
open to us.
I will
I
lead.
did it. And the water. Whee!
Take what you need and do it quickly. We should not linger.
Drink the water.
It's not what it's for. What?
Tyr?
Uh-oh. Hi, Fenrir. Oh, puppy.
Baby.
Careless little pup. You shouldn't be here. Where are you?
There's no wolf alive I can trust.
There's no wolf alive I can trust.
Javi, stop!
He said he
Out
had
of my way,
giant
Tyr!
wolf
I'll suffer no
controls.
wolves in Asgard. This is a sacred place. Killing here is forbidden. You know this, Javi.
What's this thing against wolves?
Bait, but it's fate, remember?
No, not Eivor. Odin.
Well, you gotta remember. There's no, wait.
Has your mind fled you?
I don't remember actually.
You act as though possessed by the spirit of another.
The Nornir warned me. A wolf will be my
Unless
doom.
it's
at
about the
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok Fenrir thing, but...
Will you slay every wolf in the Nine Realms to sidestep this fate? Ridiculous.
Take this beast. I want it caged. I would have every wolf and dog in Asgard caged if I could.
To ease your troubled mind, I will do as you ask. We need you focused for the coming war.
Thank you, Couragebringer, for your steady hand.
Okay.
When one descends this
Like,
deep,
I
there's
forgot
no
that
going
you're
back.
really Odin here.
Yeah, like, I'm technically Odin, so it's like, that's what I was thinking about. Alright, let's go. Get cave. Sorry, faster, damn it. And we can grab this dude and this dude.
Loki.
Where's Loki? No, one. I'm gonna Loki first.
You entered the well, did you not? And you found what you were looking for?
I have a skin of sacred water, yes. Is the builder preparing his demonstration?
How did the well look? Peaceful? Calm? Quiet?
What are you driving at, Loki?
Driving at? I'm only curious. The well is a wondrous place. I wish I could see it for myself.
There was a wolf cub with us, trespassing on sacred ground. But Tyr took care of it.
Took care of it? Is he dead?
The wolf lives, but Tyr will cage the beast at his hall. I want no free
cute
wolves
little
in
puppy.
Asgard.
Ah, yes. Good.
He
A
wants to kill
wise
the baby.
decision, Harvey.
I wanted to kill it, but Tyr stayed my hand.
Tyr is pragmatic, and it serves him well. You should heed him more often.
Now tell me plainly, where is the builder?
In a meadow not far from here. Your raven may find the way.
You mean my puffin bird?
Raven.
Alright, so where's he? Near where I'm going, so... Alright, where's my elk?
Builder!
Ah, your timing is perfect. We found the perfect spot. Did you bring the water?
As promised.
Wonderful. As it blends with my paint, its magic will power the runes of protection that I here inscribe.
No rune will protect you from my wrath if I catch you playing games.
A perfect mix.
Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's drinking it.
Harnessing Hooker magic to bind my spirit to these enchantments. It amplifies the strength.
Huga magic? You learned this from the Jotnar?
They practice a form of Hooker magic, but this is my own technique, and it's just about done. Could you lend a hand and bring me a few jars of paint? As many as you can.
Dude's being... I don't know if I trust this dude entirely.
Be careful with that jar. It's fragile. Easy.
Perfectly normal.
Remember, just place it. Don't break it.
Yeah, I know, dumbass. I'm not gonna freaking break your paint. He's like, it's
You take
fragile.
care.
It's like, no shit.
We can replace the paint, but the time to prepare it is lost. That's well enough. Exactly the right spot.
What now, Builder?
Perhaps you should move out of the way. Atop that rock, the view will be much better.
Witness his demonstration. Okay.
There. Will that do?
It will indeed. Hold, hold, and there it is. A thing of beauty.
The runes you painted conjured the shield.
They did. And if all goes well, it will protect your allies and roast your enemies.
Show me.
With pleasure. Draw some invaders out from the woods and into the shield. Alive, of course. They must be alive.
The barrier will not harm me as I cross?
You have my word, Harry.
Okay. I have to drag... Okay, bring invaders into the shield. Jotnar patrol northwest of the clearing. Alright, well, I'm gonna do these other things first. So,
Shit. Do some other things.
I want to do the other things, so move, please. Alright. There's the man I have to talk to, but apparently fight. And then there's a rock stacking thingy, and then there's a treasure, and then there's the deer.
Let's see you, old friend.
Oh. Yeah, okay, it does show me where the patrolling. Okay, cool.
Harvey! You coward! Come fight me!
What is it?
Harvey, you must let me through!
Why? What do you want with the Well of Helheimer?
To return to my wife. I don't know. Our village was destroyed. I died with my axe. She did not.
Good warrior. Helheimer is no place you want to be. I've given you the honor of joining my warriors. Do not be fickle.
If it were your love, you would move the 900 realms to reunite with her. You care not for us warriors. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, fulfill my wish. If you win, send me to hell because I'm an unfit warrior.
That is an unfair fight. I cannot win, and you cannot survive.
Who am I to trick a trickster? Come, Harvey. Are you a prick and a coward? Grant my wish, you soft cock!
Damn. You arrived talking to the man over the well and prompted. Helheim has nothing for you.
Friend, even if rejoined, it will not be as you were. Helheimer makes shadows of us all. Your beloved would be ash in your arms.
I miss her, Harvey. I miss how she'd weave flowers in my hair. I miss her crooked front teeth.
So why does she go to hell? Just because she wasn't a warrior?
Then take that memory with you.
That's how that works.
Hold it as an ember
Sucks.
against your chest until Ragnarok.
So they
Only
burn
warriors.
in
The end of all
hell for all
things, you will
eternity
see
because
her.
they weren't a warrior?
Yes.
Thank you.
What about children that like die early or
I've earned
something?
your title as wise.
I
I will
don't-
fight in your honor.
I think they all go. Well, hell's
Keep your
not
name
like
clean in my
they-
mouth.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it's like. How do they explain it?
I feel like this was kind of bullshit. It's like just because you weren't a warrior, you fucking you're just kind of stuck in like hell for the rest of your for the rest of eternity. Like,
I mean, that's how it was.
yeah, but like, what about children that like never got the chance to become warriors? Like, or like babies that died. Like, there has to be something that's just kind of like, you know, a stipulation.
But now I'm curious, are there other afterlives in the Norse mythology?
There has to be. Hi, Luke. He just walked in here and bumped his head up against my knee. Hi, buddy. Are you feeling better? I'm sorry you weren't feeling too good earlier, buddy.
Oh, he's still not feeling good.
Oh, no, he was nice, fine. He was roaming around. Just he was hiding under the couch earlier. I don't know what it is about him hiding under the couch.
That's his hiding spot.
He does it at my parents' house too. Oh, Karen.
Our work is done, and daylight remains. We have earned a drink for our troubles, I think. What say you, brothers?
A drink, aye! To drown our creation in praise. A world fashioned anew from old flesh.
Do you recall the size of old Ymir when we began our work? A corpse as tall as the day is long, spanning the abyss Genunga gap.
Oh yes, oh yes. His pliant flesh, by which we made the fertile...
I cut that story short. Alright, I did the stone thingy. Because we can look up something about Helheim, but Equilibrium. Complete 3 Karen challenges. Oh. Thought I've done more than those. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, hell is where the like majority of people go to. I'm googling other afterlife.
Fun. Can only be this particular stone can only assess as work base when we're about the east side of the island. A lone stag, so I have to do the one with the deer that's all the way over there. There's a flighting. Hi, look. Oh, you're the boy. Is you okay? You sweet baby. Hey. What? Do you want cuddles? I know. Hey, Daddy, be home tomorrow. It's okay. I know. Oh, baby, go cuddle. Hey, go cuddle with your cousin. I don't even know if y'all have been wrestling today. I've been hiding most of the afternoon. Buddy, sweet boy. There he goes. He's a sweet cat. He's just a bit timid. Yeah. Like he's definitely kind of more of like a one-person cat, but like
Yeah.
he'll tolerate some other people. He's not necessarily mean. He's a nervous little one. So Cole is just kind of like, what the fuck, and then you give him a couple hours, and he's like, ah, you cool.
What do you see?
Ugh. What's up, fuckers? Yo.
What? Over here, you stinking shits! Skulking about like cowards. Am I so fearsome that you hide like mice in a farmer's field?
I Google like, do kids go to hell in the North Pole? And people are like, and all the answers were, I don't know. It's like,
That's good.
like, all right.
Draw them closer. Yes! Yes, it works!
Look at that, like moths to a flame. Come, you fatherless curse! I'm one, and you're many. What have you got to lose?
Oh my god, you
The
explode.
fools, they run towards their doom. Your shield is failing, Builder! They're passing through!
Should be dead! Hold them off while I try to restore them.
What now, Builder? Your shield is failing!
Not at all. I just need to make some adjustments.
Builder, your shield summons an army, but it's as weak as your word. This is not what you promised.
Never mind that now. They're coming from all sides.
That was the rocks, buddy. I just want attention, sweet
I
baby.
should have let Loki have his way.
Watch my back.
You need to fix this now!
Painting as fast as I can. I have it. That was not as smooth as I had hoped. But the means can be forgiven when the end comes.
A sour fruit, not as sweet as you promised.
Why are they telling me? Blood, I guess, kills the grass. What do you do with it?
It held. The shield worked wonders.
It worked well enough. Impressive, but unstable.
Don't fear, my friend. The problem is no more. I have mixed the proper solution. With enough materials and the right incentive, I pledge to build a tower so tall it would shield all of Asgard.
Materials we can find, that is no issue. What incentive do you mean?
Oh, just a trifle. Nothing grand. I only want Freya as my
Is
wife
that
and queen.
your boy or
Bud. He wants Freya as his wife and queen. Oh, no. Oh, the fluffy boy. Oh, look at him, so sweet. He's really sweet. Boy.
Your coming here was no accident, was it? You desired Freya well before you arrived.
If I had announced my desire from the start, you would have hurled me back through that portal. But my offer is honest and my magic is real. For a wife and a queen, I will give you the means to protect your kind.
Freya is not mine to barter like a bale of wheat. I will ask her what she desires.
Do what you must,
Freya, there's
but
9
my price stands firm.
realms
No Freya,
of that,
no
of-
shield. I have no other needs.
You know,
And you have
maybe
no
like
other
people go to
friends,
other
so
levels.
tread lightly here.
maybe?
It's like Asgard's like the main, like, you know. Okay, hold on. The Sacred Realm, the 9 Worlds. The 9 Worlds. Alright, Asgard, Vanaheim, Alfheim, Midgard, Jotunheim, Muspelheim, the Realm of Fire, Niflheim, Nilfheim, sometimes known as Hell, and others. In Norse cosmology, Nolvel, or also called Njörkheim, is the home of the dwarves. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Nilfheim, or Nilfheimer, is a location which sometimes overlaps the locations of Niflhel and Hell. Sometimes, though, all afterlife location. What's this one? Svartalfheim, permanently. What are you part of? Muspelheim is a realm of fire. Jotunheim is the world of ice, or the giants, and everything. We know that one. Midgard is earth. Alfheim is home of the light elves. Vanaheim is home of the Vanir group of gods associated with fertility, wisdom, and the ability to see the future, and also. And then Asgard is the gods, and they're like just the war, like the war gods and whatever.
Yeah.
So it's alright. Oh, there is the bright flaming place called Mooseville location so hot its foreigners may not enter it, foggy like the Nilfheim. Fucking the weird chambers right now. Hell are given various descriptions of Hell are given various figures describing various items that'll
No
facilitate
probe for
the
me?
journey to Hell after their death. A lot. There's a lot here. This one behind. Where did the homes to? So it's the dwarves as well. Norse cosmology, black elves while the elves sing, also called dark elves, dusky elves, murky elves, are beings who dwell. Salvaltafar are beings who dwell in Salvaltalheim, home of the black elves. Scholars have noted that they appear to be synonymous with the dwarves and potentially also the Valkafar. Okay, times that elves, dark dwells dwell on the earth of dark complexion. So, drought. Oh, that's what that is. It's drought. Muspelheim is a realm of fire. That would just be hell in and of itself. Muspelheim appears in different versions of Marvel Entertainment. First depicted in Thor Dark World during the convergence in later Thor Ragnarok. Probably when he's fighting the giant fire demon guy. Alright. Elfheim is the home of the White Elves. Is an abode of the elves. Alright. Yeah, Vanaheim is, or Vanir, whatever. There's not really much on Wikipedia here.
Yeah, it's gonna say like it's very confusing.
It just ends up pulling up like a lot of stuff about like the actual books or whatever.
I'm just gonna go with my gut and say everyone goes to hell. They're not warriors.
The Poetic Edda, the modern, yeah, and all that is synced to the Post Edda written by Small Source. Maybe that's the other one I was looking at. I don't know. Alright, anyway. Consult the gods! I'm just supposed to do that today, so now. That's right. Once they enter Helheim, and even the god, not even the gods, those who die of old age or disease, those who got killed in battle go to Helheim, while those who die bravely in the battlefield go to Valhalla. The entrance to Helheim is guarded by Garm, a monstrous hound, and Mud God. Mud God. Is it terrible? It is ruled by Hel, the monstrous daughter of the trickster god Loki and his wife Angrboda. This cold, dark, misty abode of the dead is located in the world of Niflheim, on the lowest level of the Norse universe. No one can ever leave this place because of the impassable river Jol that flows from the spring Hyvergelmir and encircles Helheim. The giant Hraesvelg sits at the edge of the world overlooking Helheim in the form of an that makes the winds blow. Fun. So, from what I'm gathering is, being in Norse mythology sucks. Like, cause if you don't die in battle, like, you're fucked.
Basically, yeah.
Which would mean that, like, Sven didn't die in battle, which means he's never. He died in his sleep.
Yep. Oh, God, even worse.
Yeah. The realm of death, Helheim is part of the vast cold region. Shore of corpses, oh lord. After Ragnarok, there'll be a hall here for the punishment of murderers, oath breaks, and falling outdoors. Why after Ragnarok?
Make it the ruins.
Not the drama series. Ragnarok. Norse mythology, thank you. To the end of the world, blah blah blah, but not everyone will die. Afterward, the Earth will rise again. The innocent Baldur will return from the dead, and the hosts of the just will. Oh man. Hi, Lukaku. Fate of the Colts. Jeez. This is some complicated shit.
It just sucks. It is all I'm gathering.
It says, Hive reveals the two he also survived the destruction by hiding in the woods. These two survivors consume the morning dew for sustenance, and from their descendants the world will be repopulated. The personified son, Sol, will have a daughter at least as beautiful as she, and this daughter will follow the same path as her mother. And so ends the foretelling of Ragnarok.
I didn't understand any of that.
I don't fucking know, dude. I just want to find the deer that'll... Oh, there's the deer.
So, in conclusion, you better make sure that if you're gonna die, you die with a sword in your hand and you fight.
The sight of this majestic creature gives my own heart wings. I will follow in the same spirit.
You better make sure you fought first.
Yeah, follow this deer.
Hold there.
Yeah, follow the deer.
I'm gonna get on my own deer.
Guy, this thing's huge compared to that little thing.
Well, I have an elk. This is a deer. Two totally different creatures.
I can't tell. They have horns and It looks the same.
Here's Dunur, the unknowing. Have you eaten your fill of Yggdrasil's green leaves?
I mean, they're similar in the sense of like what family that they're under, but like they're different like animals in general. It's like moose. Like those are antlers, but they're totally fucking different. I guess gazelles also fall in the category.
Well,
Also caribou.
me, it's a deer.
No, deer's different.
I
You can even
get what
their antlers are even different. Like you can see all the points on their antlers, but the fucking like elk is like shit. Or actually, this might be a reindeer.
Durathor as
Yeah, for
well.
him.
Has some disaster befallen the Tree of Life? Or is this simply a gathering of the hallowed herd?
But yeah, I'm not gonna be like trying to check their horn to see what kind of animal they are, because you know I've never seen a fucking deer out in person. So as far as I'm concerned,
You've never
they're
seen
all
a deer in person?
Nope.
How have you never seen a deer in real life?
I lived in the city for one, and everywhere we lived there were no
out?
deer.
Did this come out?
I
Even
think
Dvalin
coyotes
is roused from his
and wolves
thriving
and
slumber.
cows. That's about
Does
it in
this
the wild.
wild run come from a place of joy or fear?
I'm still following. Why are there so many deer? Alright, get to the hallowed herd. Ha! They have their own Wikipedia. In Norse mythology, 4 stags or harts, male red deer, eat among the branches of the world tree. According to the poetic Edda, the stags crane their necks upward to chomp at the branches. The morning dew gathers in their horns and forms the rivers of the world. Their names are given as Dane, Davlin, Dunir, and Derifor. As an amount of speculation exists regarding the deer and their potential symbolic value. Okay. So they're just some deer that fucking chew on the leaves of the tree?
I guess so.
And granted, just say that there's speculation exists regarding the deer and their symbolic value, so it's probably like people aren't exactly sure. There's a picture that says sky as branches of Yggdrasil. It says compare off patterns of cirrus clouds may resemble branches of an ash tree. That's under the thing. Early suggestions for interpretations of the stag included connecting them with the 4 elements and the phase, there's 4 seasons and the phases of the moon. Fucking this shit gets complicated, my guy. Can you take me to go see her? I mean, we'll just drive around and probably find one. They're everywhere.
Yay.
I mean, I hit one for God's sake. They're everywhere.
Did you?
Tell
me about that one?
About a year and a half ago, we ran out on the highway when I was still getting food, and I slammed on my brakes, but I clipped him. He was fine. Fucking, he was way gone. I just clipped him in the hind because it just broke my headlight glass, and there was like some fur that got stuck.
Yeah, you did tell me this story. Okay, I want to be sure.
Yeah. But no, like they're literally everywhere. You'll see them crossing the roads all the time.
And finally, Eikthenir, from whose horns float.
Yeah, I've never seen a deer.
Eikthenir. The stag which stands upon Valhalla in Norse mythology. Following is related to the section. Pause the text. The heart is called. Okay, it's just a fancy ass deer. Even more worthy of note, the heart, I don't know how to pronounce it, is it stands in Valhalla and bites from the limbs of the trees with his horns distills by such abundant exudation that comes down into Hevergamil, whatever, spring. From thence fall those rivers called, a bunch of river names, those followed by the bows of the Aesir are also recorded. Okay, cool. Fancy ass deer, apparently.
So this was the purpose behind their
I
prancing.
remember one time I was
An
at
offering to the
either
caretaker.
Austin or Houston.
Thank you.
There was
I
we
will
had
put
a
this
boar
gift
problem
to
out
good
there,
use.
like someone killed a boar on the middle of
A
the street.
boar?
Yeah, a boar.
Why was there a boar?
We have wild like pigs out there in Texas. Like there's a lot.
Lord.
So it was a well. They call them boars, but whatever.
Right. But yeah, no, you'll find deer all over the place over here. You can just look off the side of the road and, like, field, and they'll just be grazing. Occasionally when I come home from work, this coming home to my parents' home or whatever, I would be pulling into the street, and I would, like, pull onto my parents' street and see some deer, like, chilling in my neighbor's front yard. Which freaked me out because it's pitch black darkness and you don't see them half the time. And they're like, they'll run out in front of you. They've been in our yard, like, they're literally everywhere. And now with, now with the construction going on near the greenway, they're probably gonna be a little bit more scattered. I saw one the other day. I just can't remember what he was doing.
Hanging out, chilling.
Yeah. He was doing his thing. Granted, granted, I see more deer carcasses than I see actual deer. They fucking run out on the road like dumbasses.
Well, they don't know any better.
On the interstate right now, from here to Nashville, you can see close to 10 corpses.
All that meat wasted.
Well, like, there's one that's, like, near me, near the exit, that's been there for so long that it's, like,
Just bones.
just about, but it's, like, flat.
Greybeard!
Oh,
I
what?
see
Hi,
you
Thor.
there.
Thor, why do you call?
A challenge!
Okay, I get to
Will
flight
you
with
face
Thor.
me in flighting?
Oh, you better beat him.
I have to.
I will accept your challenge and teach you a lesson
bet.
through humiliation.
He's like, Dad, you want to talk
Now
shit?
speak,
Sure, let's talk some shit.
that I might hear the strength
Straight
of
up
your
what this conversation
convictions.
Come and flight me,
I want a
old
large bet.
father. It's time to
I
perform.
don't know if it'll let me do
I'm
it.
the ruler of thunder. You're caught in the storm. Cross the water and meet me. I'll show you my might.
Oh, beware what you ask for. I will finish the fight.
Not bad, old man. I have slain giants and monsters. I am endlessly brave. I am adored by the masses from warrior to slave. You are the worst of the Aesir, a coddled old clod.
He called me a Claude.
I'm as wise as an owl. You're a fool of a god.
You were lucky. Shame serves as your shadow wherever you roam. Your failure's the point, and I'll hammer it home. You're a simpering greybeard who will soon meet his end.
Well, your victory's not what my visions portend.
Better than I thought.
Describe defeat for me, Thor. I do not know the taste.
This setback will only drive me to get better, to get stronger, and I will return and crush you with my wit.
I'll beat you next time, Dad. I'll talk more shit about you. Oh my god, that's basically the whole conversation.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Basically.
amazing. It's fantastic. Alright, I almost have all these damn things. I have 7 skill points. Holy fuck. Alright. Adrenaline shot. God, there's so much going on up here. Killing an enemy restores some health. Rolling rations. That's actually nice to have. Perfect parry. Shield master. Fearless leaper. The leap attack damage of large area effect. Hadron slam. Press RT while sprinting to knock enemies back with the knee slam. I love that. I just have to remember to use it. Ooh, that cold rage would be nice too. Alright, let's go with heal on kill first. Alright. I have a power of 155. Alright, let's go to this random ass island over here. Alright. So the other two treasures are, or the other treasure is one for part of the main mission, so I can get that later. I guess it is part of the Ragnarok thing. I didn't think it would be. I just thought, you know, it was Volca, and I was like, oh, dude, after you reach settlement level 4, alright.
Well, so I guess you gotta buy that DLC.
I don't think it's, I think this one was one of the free ones. Shit.
I don't have it. Like, I have the pass, but I think I still gotta buy it.
If you have the season pass, all you have to do is just download it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
I don't know. Okay, hold on. Rag, rock, TLC. No, this is not.
What?
First of all, this is an article title I just found from Game Rant. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's Dawn of Ragnarok DLC is longer than AC Origins.
Okay.
In its entirety.
So it's its own game, basically.
Yeah, players will be returning to the role of Javi as he adventures into Svartalfheim, a dwarven realm torn asunder by invading flame and frost giants. He'll be attempting to save his son Balder and will be saving dwarves, battling new enemies, and more, all to do so. The Dawn of Ragnarok expansion is indeed ambitious, bringing in a lot of mythological elements to tell a new story. It remains to be seen how much or even if this impacts Eivor or the modern-day story. What players do know is that this takes place in a new sandbox for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, one crudely one-third the size of England. So, as in that area is... Wait, okay, so if the map of Svartalfheim... Or, sorry, Svartalfheim, whatever, is 1/3 the size of England. I mean, granted, England's fucking huge. I don't even know how much of it I've gotten. Despite being smaller than England, Dawn of Ragnarok still boasts 35 hours of gameplay, according to Ubisoft. For context, features a main story of roughly... Okay, Valhalla, for context, features a main story of roughly 56.5 hours. Ubisoft may mean that Dawn of Ragnarok will feature 35 hours, including the time required to clear the open world, but either way, that comes close to Assassin's Creed Valhalla's main playtime. Dawn of Ragnarok only falls short of Odyssey by a couple of hours, which is roughly 43 on average. I spent way more than 43 hours on Odyssey. Overall, Dawn of Ragnarok is longer than AC Origins story, as it comes in at 30 hours. It's not much of a surprise that Dawn of Ragnarok is longer than every other AC game, from the first one to Syndicate, since they were shorter, but the fact that it takes more time than Origin story is a big deal. Again, it's unsure how much of that playtime for Dawn of Ragnarok is story versus completing the open world map, but dedicated fans of the franchise may be expected to be in Svartalfheim longer than most AC games. When Dawn of Ragnarok does release on March 10th, there is all of this and more to complete with the range of new abilities as Assassin's Creed Odin/Hobby. One of the most interesting may be the Valkyries challenge, a battle arena where players can face off with new rewards. Overall, while Dawn of Ragnarok boasts an ambitious idea, epic boss fights, new enemies, a new map, and more, it'll be interesting to see how Svartalfheim is filled, but how it is brought to life. Holy fuck, dude. You have to buy that one too, because it's not part of the season pass.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's like part. They're called season 2. That's basically what they said. So I remember that I played the base game before I was made this real quick. If you've already played the base game, you choose to continue from the main menu as usual or load a previous save. You'll immediately receive a prompt introducing you to the DLC in the new quest called Restless Dreams. I'm just curious at this point. I have a distorted dream, not Restless Dream. To complete the quest and launch the expansion, you need to go to Breaking Door. Side contents. Wait, we go to Finland? It says Vinland, but I'm assuming it's Finland. I'm under the tree. Meditate under the tree. Recommended power level for the DLC is 340. I mean, I already plan to beat the game before getting into that. Still, holy shit. If you're still a lower level in the main game, you'll be able to use a temporary boost after you complete the first quest in Swartful High. If you're significantly underpowered, lower the game's difficulty before you start. After finishing the intro sequence, you wake up in the tree again. To get the boost after you're back in raid for playing Dawn of Ragnarok, you need to meet Valka to see her hut. When you go to Valka after waking up the tree, she'll ask you to perform a ritual that will bring you back to Swartful High and offer you the level boost that you need. Huh. To do so, it's like new game for. Okay, so if you've never played Valhalla at all, and you can still get into Dawn of Ragnarok right away. To do so, you select new game for Valhalla in this main menu, and then choose Dawn of Ragnarok. Your player will start with the recommended power level and the appropriate gear. Keep in mind, if you choose this option, you won't be able to transfer the XP, skill points, and items you require in Swartful High back to your journey in England. This is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Impacts the boost. Your power level and stats will use 340. Gear set and mythical quality belong to you, and a set of level 2 abilities belong to you. All XP, skills, points earned, and everything looted or upgradable playing Dawn of Ragnarok will be kept when returning to the game. However, everything loaned to you by the boost will only be available while playing Dawn of Ragnarok. So, the boost, as in the power level, but any XP and skill points and everything get looted or upgraded, you'll keep. Holy fuck, dude. That's like a whole ass new game. Like, shit.
Well, for some money this side.
This seems like a... This seems like a, Valor. I think it's like $20. But like, I literally need to finish all the other DLC first, like, shit. Really? Power of 340, god.
Need to be careful.
You're almost there.
Not really.
Would it kill you just to run with it? Like, yeah, I'm almost there.
Scrap a look his handwriting may sustain you, my son, and by favor. What? What is it? A hideout?
Smells like a trap.
It smells like a trap. It smells like shit in here. Why you're dying, Android. Alright, so I got that one. And I just need to continue the quest now. I don't think this is DLC then. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, what if they're trying to possibly something?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's just a quest line with Valka, I think. So much for me wanting to...
I was thinking of what other animals I stopped on in the wild, and I remember way back in the day, a gorilla broke out of our zoo and went on a rampage.
Harambe?
This predates Harambe.
I know it does predate Harambe, I'm just joking, but... What is it, buddy?
I forgot, how far do you get? Yeah, this was back in 2004.
I know. Oh, sweet baby. What is it? Good baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, hey, it's been around.
From the well.
Yeah, he broke the door and he ran ran
Look
around
at the
zoo
size of this
attacking
beautiful
people.
creature. Impressive, isn't it?
Clear eyes, strong
You had to shoot
haunches.
him
It must
before
come
he-
from powerful stock.
You
Look at the boy.
fools. It could swallow the
Yeah,
moon
walk
next
attack
month
me, I
if
thought
it
so.
continues to grow like this.
I know your mind, Harry.
Yeah.
But this wolf is not your enemy. The signs of Ragnarök, when it comes, will be clear for all to see.
Tyr,
Man,
you
thinking
roll
about the
bones
zoo, I
in a
haven't been to
game
my
you do
zoo
not
in
understand.
literal
That may
years.
be. But I'll
That's
assume the
fine.
risk. If there's a price to be paid, I'll pay it.
Well, yeah, you.
It's the Jotnar
well,
that trouble us
You
now.
have a reason to go.
Have you
have a
spoken
nephew.
with the builder?
Yeah, it's still fun
The
to go to.
builder,
They hold
yes.
events and stuff.
Is Freya nearby?
It's good.
She's teaching Thor about organizing
I haven't
armies.
been. That
A
was an
battle
actual
they're both
child.
losing.
Come along then. You must all hear what I have to say.
Cute. Like, wolf.
You spoke with the builder.
Dad, where's Loki?
You saw his work.
I did.
These markings are your warrior.
Enough of this sorcery, woman. Just point me towards the enemy and I will handle them.
Thor, that's not how it works.
Heavy, you look troubled.
The builder gave me a demonstration of his magic. He conjured a shield that killed invaders on contact.
That would do well for us.
But your expression says otherwise.
Yeah,
I
he
fear the
wants you.
price is too high.
What does he want?
He likes you. And he
You.
wants you.
Me.
Does he take us for slavers? I will smash his skull till he shits out brains.
Now hold on, everyone. Let's weigh
Do
the...
not finish that thought. What was your reply?
I told him it was your choice alone.
You didn't refuse him outright?
I evaded his question to gain us time.
Poor baby.
Time to devise a better idea.
One that does not involve selling off your queen, I trust.
How about I beat on his liver till he builds us a wall for free?
Might we consider...
I will not barter with my body.
That would be a first.
Loki, shut up.
Hold on. I've got it. The blunt end of my hammer on his family stones.
You are overthinking this, all of you. Give this builder an impossible task, a deadline of, say, 9 days. When he forfeits, as he no doubt will, Freya remains free, and we may finish his work as intended.
He would be mad or stupid to agree.
You underestimate men of intellect, Lord of Storms. The builder is a proud man. He won't back down from a challenge.
I do not like this.
Nor do I, but we must act. Loki, bring this offer to the builder.
Your will is my deed, Rune Writer.
You grapple with forces outside your control.
He's like, fuck you.
You were eager to see the deal done.
We're acid. She's Vani.
Watch out! Keep your distance!
The wolf! Shit! Tyr, stand back! I'll get it!
I love it. Tyr's being a piece of shit. And he's like, we're Aster, Aster, she's Vanir, and it's like, you're still gods, motherfucker.
Out of the way! The wolf is mine!
Like, you're
Stand
both
clear.
still
I
gods.
will catch
It's just
it.
the difference is that they're a part of like wealth and fertility, and y'all are like war gods.
Sharpen my axe with your teeth, beast.
Do not fight the beast! Leave it to me!
The drunk, I just heard the drunk being like, my home in Novotoon.
Are you the wolf foretold? Are you my doom? Are you
lost
destined
wolf.
to destroy me? I am the Death Walker. I am the living ghost. I cannot die.
Yeah, Ragnarok would say otherwise, my guy.
We will see which is stronger. Your
Oh,
fate.
Pharaoh?
my
Holy
will.
shit. What the fuck is this tunnel? Fucking big. Old man. What?
I play stupid fucking. Hold on.
If I spare your life, will you do the same? I've warned you well, and look where it has led!
Avi,
I'm
stop!
gonna put it in the meme.
Okay. What do you want?
State your ex!
What's that?
Out of my way, Loki!
You swore an oath to never spill my blood.
Step aside, and I won't have to.
This is my blood!
What?
He is my son!
I love how he says that, and it's literally a wolf.
Bastard!
That's his boy.
It's Fenrir, isn't it?
Tyr, you've
Yeah.
cared for this wolf. You will be his jailer.
The goodest of boys.
Take it to
You
Lingby.
killed
Find
him.
it there. Make sure it never leaves the island.
It's still kind of confusing that, like, Loki has children that are, like, just animals.
I can speak with the dwarf Ivaldi.
Well, in the lore,
May he find a more
created
permanent
the animal
solution.
breed.
Do I?
Come, boy.
In the lore, that's what he does. He takes kids and he starts making kids. They're
You're
animals.
safe with me.
Like, he's
Be
a wolf
kind,
because he was a
Justice
wolf in
Pringle.
at the time.
Poor Loki.
Loki, there will be a reckoning.
Of this, I have no doubt.
I wonder if I were playing female Eivor, if, like, I would still be, like, female Eivor in this, because I'm technically supposed to be Odin.
That's a good question.
Given it's, like, it's Eivor's, like, vision, it probably would still be female. I'm in Freya's garden. Just walking around.
The skies darken like an ill omen. My impossible task grows more urgent.
It is kind of weird though that like he just went around just banging animals.
Fucking god, the artwork. Hide scene entry. Oh. Base. Fenrir is the great wolf prophesied to devour Odin during the Battle of Ragnarok. He's a son of Loki and his siblings Hel and God, Hermengander, the Midgard serpent. Despite Odin's efforts to find a loophole in the threads of the fate, events continue to unfold as foretold. God, look at that fucker.
Look at him.
Yeesh. Where are we? There. Alright.
And That's the guy that's gonna beat Odin, apparently. Fucking wolf.
Well, like he eats Odin or something.
Something like that, yeah. And you killed him. How do you feel about that? You killed your nephew.
I didn't. He actually is not dead. He was
You
about.
beat
He's
him up
about
pretty
to.
bad.
He was about to, and then Loki was like, "No."
Well, you beat him up pretty bad.
And Fenrir is supposed to be bigger than that.
He hasn't had his growth spurt yet.
So Fenrir is because his mom though, Angerboda, she's the maid of Loki and the mother of monsters. She's only mentioned once as the mother of Fenrir by Loki. Describes her as a giantess in Jotunhammer, and is the monster of the mother of monsters, the wolf Fenrir, the Midgard serpent, Jotunheim, and the ruler of the dead Hell. Which is funny since in Marvel, Hell is their sister. The only one that's like a human, technically.
It is true. It's kind of weird that in the Marvel universe, they're not even God. They're technically just aliens.
No, I think they're technically still gods. That's a different like universe entirely, kind of.
From what I've read, is like they're aliens who just kind of embrace the Norse mythology, which kind of makes sense.
That's how I go. This is why I go on the forge. Okay, one who brings grief. Oh lord. Jeez. Oh, apparently his wife will show up in here. Because literally, I'm looking at her Wikipedia page and it says in popular culture she appears a minor character in Valhalla. She'll also be a character in God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, they need to pre-order that.
Tell this rump cloud he can't.
I was only curious, dwarf. I meant no offense. I'm merely
That
a
game's
seeker
gonna
of
be
knowledge.
so good.
The dwarves
person's a
give
dwarf?
nothing away for free.
Oh, I guess,
Apologies
okay.
for the distraction, Master Blacksmith. I'll leave you to your work.
Well, what shall I craft for you today, High One? Bottomless breeches for soiling yourself on the battlefield?
What were you and the builder discussing?
Harvey, my gentle jailer. You know we dwarves give nothing away for free. If you want your question answered, I'll need something in return.
Such as?
A hidden fact known only to you, Farseer. That I may share in your secret knowledge of the world.
The humans will survive Ragnarok in force, taking shelter in Hutimir's forest, eating morning dew until their race is renewed.
The humans are a hearty people indeed. Much stronger than we give them credit for. So, you asked what that sack of sheep guts was after?
Sack of sheep guts.
He wanted to know how magic affected your Hugr.
Why would he want to know the effect of magic on my spirit?
Not just you, Harvey. The lot of you. Aesir and Vanir alike. I told him to shovel his shit somewhere else. Now, if that's all you came to know, you can piss off and let me work.
I have one more need.
Apparently the Aesir and the Vanir
Chains are overrated.
wage war on each other.
One weak link and it's worthless. Let me
Resulting in
craft
the,
a cord that Thor himself
resulting in a
could
unified
not break.
pantheon.
It must be strong enough to
Ow.
bind the powerful beast.
I will sluice my sweat into this cord, Harvey. All
Aesir is
knowledge
the
I have
pearl
and
ass.
skill I own will define it. And what will I get in return?
Make good on your claim, and your contract is fulfilled.
I smell bait. What's the trap?
No trap, no trickery. Forge me this cord, and you shall be free of my service.
To craft such a cord, I'll need a few impossible ingredients.
Name them.
Aye, the list there. I have a bear's tendon, a fish's breath, and...
Footsteps?
Free of
And the root of a mountain. How do I find these?
How the fuck would I know? They're
How the fuck would I know?
I have no patience for riddles, dwarf.
Those riddles are as ancient as the world, with lore passed down from Niji and Needy to Northri and Sudri, Astri and Vestri, Althjover.
I understand. I will return shortly.
I really don't understand how the Norwegian language works half the time.
Babur, Bombur, Nori, An and Annar,
It's your language, you should know it.
Njordvitnir, Veigen, Gandalver, Bindalver, Threin, Dekk and Thorin, Thror, Vit and Lit, Nar and Nyrath, Regin and Radsvider.
Okay, first off, you just said Gandalf. Second off, what I was saying was, in the sense of, like, the F, it'll say, like,